Glad to have you with us from Bloomington, Indiana, Memorial Stadium. First month of the season, teams starting to take shape, find out what they can do, and we will learn more here in Week 3. It's the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers and the Indiana Hoosiers. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Checking in with the Indiana head coach before the game. Even though their opponent today is not ranked in the top 25, Coach has been warning his players all week. Do not overlook anyone. We have to be the best version of ourselves today. I'll keep you posted on how it's going at halftime. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. The Hilltoppers will kick off first, and here we go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. The Hoosiers offense will get the football first. And here are the starters on the offensive front, and you won't find one much better in the country.
And, man, those big boys up front, man, they're the foundation of this unit, right? Like, they control everything. You have a great quarterback back there, and that's awesome. And we're going to talk about him throughout the game. But the guys up front, man, and the ability to be physical and keep him clean and keep him protected where he can do his work is the reason why this team is successful, Jesse. I bet you wish you had a line like that.
No question about it. And this defense, they've got their work cut out for them because they know they somehow, some way have got to be able to get home to the quarterback and try and affect him. That is easier said than done against this offensive line. They play as a cohesive unit. You don't see a lot of mental assignment errors. You don't see a lot of busts up front. They're able to keep this quarterback standing up. If they can do that today, it's going to be a long one for this defense.
And here's what you know about Indiana football. They're going to be physical. They're going to be so well coached and disciplined, and they're going to run the football. It was the key ingredient to helping Fernando Mendoza win a Heisman, like the ability to RPO off of it. So, Palmer, I don't know who the names are going to be throughout the season, but I know they're going to run downhill, no nonsense, and they'll have a guy that they'll hitch their wagon to.
Yeah, everybody talking about losing Mendoza, but Black and Hemby were a big part of that thing, too. I think the offensive line, though, was key to it all.
Maybe some room here. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. And the Hoosiers are flying down the field. Throws toward the end zone. And that one's too high, out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. You know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Fielded in the end zone, it's Smith. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. So Western Kentucky's offense will now get its first chance with the football. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Off the play fake on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Taylor. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Takes the handoff. It's Allen. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Lost to fire on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Rush is on him. Complete to the left. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. And the Hilltoppers are in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Humphries. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Caught in the backfield, it's Allen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this third and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Looking to throw for it. Right on the money. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Hilltoppers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it from the red zone. A little screen to the running back. Ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
The Hoosiers offense all set and ready to crank things up. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. On the draw, it's Beebe. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 21, but a really big play there to pick up 10. Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. To the ground. He's got it again. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll go to the counter. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Quick completion on the out. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
It'll be 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Escapes the pressure going right. Going to try to get it himself. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. The Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to throw on first down. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Knocked down for the tackle. And the Hoosiers have it with a 1st and goal. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Beebe. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Indiana! A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This should be the last play of the quarter. Spins away from the defender. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. At the end of quarter one, let's check out the start for both of these quarterbacks. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Off play action. Under fire. And it's a sack.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. This is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now, they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, it's picked off.
It's so easy to be up here in the booth and say, you should have put more zip on that. Sometimes you got to use the lob wedge. That time, you probably should have used the drive.
Looking for open space. It's Richard. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Scanning the field, it's Hoover. Got it in the middle, it's Becker.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. The Hoosiers will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They really need to find a way to punch back on this drive, already down 14. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the second quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
And the Hilltoppers will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll take it on the return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. On the run, it's Beebe. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. That's caught. It's Richard. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Off the play fake. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And the Hoosiers will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. second down, they'll go to the air. Working that wide receiver screen. Makes the catch, and he's free. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. The Hilltoppers right after the huge play through the air back to the line. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass on second down. Took a shot as he threw. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Hilltoppers decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Indiana comes out ready to get this drive underway. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. Caught in the backfield, it's Beebe. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and then at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Bring in the heat. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Tight end now in motion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's got it. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They just keep firing. Got his man on the right. Touchdown, Indiana! And they take it in for 6 more points. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half of the home team.
Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, checking in from the Western Kentucky sideline. There is a lot of conversation happening about better communication. This crowd is making it so difficult, already creating several turnovers early in this game. The defense is feeding off it, the crowd is feeding off it, and they've got their backs against the wall in a hostile environment. They've got to clean it up here to keep alive in this game. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect their quarterback a little bit better.
Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. To the air on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Allen. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Hilltoppers want to move quickly. Second down, they'll go to the air. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on 3rd down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm, but you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point in the game.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Back to throw, it's Hoover. Good timing on the quick out. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Wants to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. That's caught. It's Preston. A huge play there. They finally get him out of bounds at the 37. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's 1st down. He goes right back to the air. Unleashes one deep. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Fires to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. The whistle sound, and they got it called just in time, using the timeout with a 2nd left. Now to see if they can score before the half. Absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific 2nd half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We start with a look at Northern Illinois taking on the Arizona Wildcats.
Number 15, set to advance on the football.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Hilltoppers offense, ready to start this drive. They come into this 3rd quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm...
There he goes. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Hilltoppers have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. On the run, fires downfield. The sure hands, it's Hutchison. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better.
Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. Oh, and he gets it back, so you can file that one under. Could have been worse. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Inside the 25. Got a little grass. Touchdown, WKU. Great job by the back on the option.
And finally, guys, we've been talking about this offense. When are they going to get it going? When are they going to have that spark? They make the play. They finally get on the board. Now, can they keep the momentum going? Can they play complementary football? Can the defense get a few stops and the offense keep this up?
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Running inside, it's Beebe. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. To the air, it's Hoover. Makes the catch, it's Preston. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35, it's 1st and 10. Oh, they're after him. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground.
Breaks into the open. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Hoosiers look to keep this drive humming. They'll ride the hot hand.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break down.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. The Hoosiers line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Western Kentucky will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. They haven't had a whole lot of production nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far, and if they're going to get back in this... And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Got his man down the middle. Quick step and go. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The offense set for a 1st down play. Wants to throw it again, and why not? And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the 3rd quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the...
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the 2nd half.
Trying to set up the screen. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. The Hilltoppers send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And the Hoosiers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Trying to take it back. He's at the 10. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. Wide receiver going in motion. Got it. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this connection is on fire to start the season. Not 1, not 2, 3 games in a row he's got a receiving touchdown. They continue to find the playmaker, and I don't think it's going to end after game 3.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Looking for a gap. It's Richard. Turning it on. That defense got gas, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. First down for this offense. The hand to the running back. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run.
Snags it, and there's running room. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. We've reached the end of the period. It's Indiana on top. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Leaves it with the running back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? You've got to lead.
Finding some room. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
This offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as...
Makes a catch. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Using his legs, it's Allen. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Humphreys. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Allen. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Flowers. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Trying play action. Finds his man. It's a 0. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run, and then the big...
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Working that left side. And a sure tackle after the completion, and he stopped short. The run inside. It's Richard. Picks up the first down. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking for a man. It's Hoover. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. You want to talk about hearts and throats when that ball was on the ground? The offense recovered its own fumble. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
He'll try it again, and they're able to get him down.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw.
Makes a grab and room to run. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Red pass, it's complete. Touchdown, Hoosiers! And the route is on. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Carroll. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Running inside, it's Allen. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
129, let it go.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Gets it to the back. Oh, what a move. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Back to throw, it's Glenn. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hutchinson. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.